Today we're going over how to add in captions using the Premiere Pro program. To do this, first drag over your video file. Once you have your video file in, you can do all of your editing and then you'll have your sequence over here on the right. Once you have your sequence edited, and be sure to edit it first, you can then use the Create Captions from Transcript feature in Premiere Pro. To have this view that I have here, go on the upper right-hand side and click this workspace option. In this dropdown, toggle to Captions and Graphics. On Captions and Graphics, you'll see this pop up over here. Toggle to the Captions tab if you're not already there. Then click Create Captions from Transcript and click Transcribe and Create Captions. Once that's done, you'll see your captions over on the left-hand side. You can double-click to edit any of these captions for what the text actually says. If you need to add in a caption, you can do so by selecting the plus symbol up on the left-hand side. You'll need a different timestamp though, where there isn't already a caption. You can do that by dragging your little arrow to the correct area and then select the plus symbol to add in that caption. So now when we look at these captions, when we go to a specific area, we can see that they are white and they don't have a background. They have a little bit of a black outline, but they may be hard to see, or you may want them to be a different color or so on. To change all of that, we can use the options over here on the right-hand side. It's only going to do the one that we have selected. So a trick to have all of them be edited at once, if you want the style to be the same for every caption, you can left-click and drag to highlight all of your captions, and then come over here on the right-hand side where we have our editing screen for captions, and check the box for background on the right-hand side. Once that's done, you can change the size by using the little scroll wheel here or inputting a number here. If you don't like the squared off look, you can change that by giving a little bit more of a rounded edge. If you'd like a different shadow color, you can just select the color that's here, drag it to the appropriate color, and then click OK. There's our shadow color. We can change our background as well. If you like the text laid out differently, we can select these options here. On the right-hand side again, we can change them to left, right, middle, whatever you'd like to do. If you want your captions in all caps, or if you want them in italic, you can use these little options down here that will automatically change the text to all caps and so on. Lastly, if you'd like to have the captions show up somewhere else instead of at this bottom zone, you can change that by using the Align and Transform. Just by clicking the little boxes in this grid, you can change where those captions show up. And remember, I'm doing this for all of the captions, but you could just change this for one of your captions. Want to change the text style? You can do that by selecting the drop-down and choosing the text style that you'd like to see. Change it from regular to bold or italic. So it's pretty simple adding in captions using the transcribing sequence. The only thing that gets a little tricky is when you have multiple people speaking and getting those captions to show up. Be aware that it's not 100% accurate either. So you may find captions may say something that are not accurate. They may misspell or misquote you for what you have said. So be sure to review your captions and make those updates as needed.